think the biggest challenge about the 60-60 is realizing that God is bigger than everything that you think is important to you.
I just felt like I'd kind of been slipping away from God.
The 60-60 experiment has been an awesome challenge for me personally.
Once I started doing the challenge, I mean, it was a lot harder than I expected it to be.
It has helped me to focus more attention on Him through my daily routine versus just kind of self-centeredness.
I think about Him all the time, but it's harder to have something reminding you every hour.
For me, it's been a real witnessing opportunity because, like, in the middle of class, it'll go off and it's just like really annoying beep, and then my friends come up to me and they're like, "Why is it going off again?" And I'll be like, "Oh, well, I'm doing this challenge at church," and they're just like, "Really? That's not like church to me." Maybe that God's a little bit more than being stuck in Sunday school when they were like 4.
Spiritually, I just try to connect to God whenever I can, and sometimes that always isn't the best option, but a 60-60 really kind of gave me that structure in a sense, where I could, contact God every hour, and, well, it worked out pretty well so far.
I found myself, just getting the text messages and deleting them as soon as I got them and not really thinking about it. And I got discouraged because I started to think, well, why are you doing it if you're just gonna ignore it?
I kind of just looked at the world and I thought about God and how He's in charge of everything. He's greater than anything that I could think is important to me or anything. He knows what's in my best interest, and just all the fear and all the what I wasn't feeling good about just sort of went away.
I can live every moment with God. There's not like a riding time, like when I ride my horse, or like there's a track time, and then there's a God time. It's like God time is all the time, and then I do everything else through Him. So, I mean, like, it's just getting through your head that God is part of everything.
For me, learning that God is there on the moment-to-moment basis has been really, really monumental. Knowing that no matter where I go, where I am, who I'm with, He's there right by me.
Taking every minute of my life and just thinking about how God would live His life versus looking at my day as a whole saying, oh, I hope in this one time I can do something for God. It's just each minute by minute I can focus my life on Him.
Now that I've been through the 60-60 challenge, I've realized how much it's really helped me. I think that I have a much closer relationship with Him because I just talk to Him a lot more and it's personal. I'm really happy that I did it. It's one of the most exciting things I think I've done in a long time.
The 60-60 challenge has given me a new perspective because I kind of realized that God is there every minute of the day and He's always available.
Basically every time I get a text, it's almost like a reminder from God, like that He cares about me and that I should be living for Him.
I don't think that I necessarily need that reminder. I think I have like an internal alarm right now that's like going off every time I do something wrong, and it's awesome.
Every single time I, reset, I would just sort of talk to God. I'd be like, "Hi God, what do you want me to do in this moment?" And the hardest thing was probably actually doing what He wanted me to do in that moment.
If you give 100%, even if you do it 5 times a day versus every hour, you'll see improvement.
If you just pursue like happiness, like you just do all the things that like make you happy and you don't have God in your life, it's really empty.
The more you fail, the more you succeed, and the succeeding part is the part that's the most worthwhile.
When you take this challenge, it's not something to be taken lightly. It's huge. It will change you. There is no way that it can't if you really put effort and energy into this, because every 60 minutes, every so often, you are resetting yourself to think about God and to realize that He's right there by your side. And that's something that, for most people, I feel that we just don't do normally. So I would encourage those who, maybe on the fence about it, to really just jump in, give everything you have to this and realize that God's going to be with you. And if you pray for His strength, He's going to give it to you, and you're going to be able to do this.